What's good, G-Life? It's your boy, MC Shadow, back at you with another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. That is how you on my channel get into the algorithm. Highly appreciate you. Go ahead and do that. Now, what I wanted to talk about was actually something that a lot of individuals have been actually telling me about, right? And getting at me, right? First, they said, if I'm still doing the G series, and yes, I am, right? I'm redoing certain areas, right? Just because I don't like the quality of the older videos, right? So, just make them better, right? And yes, I will still be covering other areas. It just takes time and getting in contact with certain individuals and, getting the green light, A-okay, you know what I mean? I just don't do just stuff just out of my own free will, right? you know, the homies, reached out to me, right? So that's how it gets done. So, sometimes it just takes, communication, right? So that's still in the works, right? So those are still going to be coming, right? But I had individuals coming like, hey, you see these other channels, man, they're copying your content, bro. And I even seen other channels using your content, bro. Like, that's messed up, whatever. And I personally don't get upset about stuff like that. Like, I am not the owner of the street. Like, if people want to, bring out content similar to mine, that's cool, bro. I'm not one of these people that get bent out of shape or be like, oh, these people are copying me. And, no, bro. I don't have an ego, bro. Like, to think that, like, only I could do this kind of content is stupid. Everybody could drop whatever kind of content that they want. And if they want to use my content, a toda madre. I don't trip about it. I never trip about it. They're like, oh, but they don't, they don't give you credit or nothing. I don't need credit, my boy. I'm not doing it because I want credit. Maybe if those are things that I'm actually looking for, looking to get or doing it for, but I'm not. That's why I don't care about stuff like that. I'm not looking for credit. I'm not looking for fame. I'm not looking for none of that, bro. Homies just get at me, hey, we do a video. Yeah, Simon. But never just because, we look, you know what I'm saying? Now other people be like, yeah, but see, this content is glorifying it, and it's gonna make things worse. And it's like, we learn about the Nazis in school, and is it because the schools are trying to make us become Nazis? Did we want to become Nazis? Because they're talking about it. Just because somebody's speaking on something doesn't mean that it's glorifying it. Because you're learning about stuff in school that's that about groups and individuals that have done the most heinous crimes throughout humanity. Throughout history. Are they glorifying it? Law enforcement, what they teach this to their gang task force and everything like that when they're hitting on there, is it because they're trying to brainwash them to be gang members? And then other people that be like, nah, but there's dry snitching and stuff like that. When you're speaking about unsolved crimes or ongoing stuff, yes, it is. But when you're just talking about the streets, no, it's not. The law enforcement's aware of where gangs are located at and who the individuals are. At least if you're out there putting in work, they already know who you are. By first, last name, nickname, household, everything, bro. That's how it works in the streets. I get it. People who are not from the streets, they're not aware of this. But cops will put you in the gang database, bro. And they already have your info without you even knowing it, bro. Because they have informants, snitches, that from your group that have, already spilled the beans. They ask people that live in your neighborhood, right? Do you know who these individuals are? Because people hit up, everybody in their block and tell them who they are. Then these individuals just report them. And yes, they keep track of everybody and everything, bro. That is how the gang task force works. Those who are from the streets are aware of this, bro. These motherfuckers already know us. They already know who we are, bro. You know what I mean? Whenever they get people's pictures and stuff like that, is never used as the motive to. It's never why these people get booked, right? Merely when they use photos, right, when they're taking these people to trial, is to paint the picture to the jury that this individual is a gang member. Is to paint him a certain way, right? Like, look, this individual belongs to a group, and it's never used as the evidence to lock this guy down. It's used just to give people an idea of how this individual is and the people he hangs around with. But it's never used as because you have a picture with your homies, you're going down. People have to know how their laws work, bro, because they come on here and they just sound stupid with the stuff that they throw out there. Like, bro, do you know your law system? Talking about dry snitching in West Reading. Go educate yourself first, and then come back. Like, nah, this is the new age. Back in the days, homies didn't do that. Like, yeah, because you never seen a Teen Angel magazine before? Same shit. Homies out there with guns and throwing their neighborhoods. You seen Teen Angel magazines? Shit has always been happening. It's not nothing new. Homies been doing this. Don't act brand new. But nobody says nothing there, huh? They actually praise the magazine. But then they talk shit about the videos. Goofballs. Tell me I'm lying. I mean, facts are facts, bro. So overall, channels out there that, have reached out to me and told me that I inspired them and stuff like that. That's cool, bro. It's never my agenda or my objective, to come on here and do none of that stuff, right? But if it brings awareness to individuals now, knowing about the areas that they live in, right? That way they keep better track of their children, right? Even better, right? Because if you are not aware of your area, right, and you don't keep an eye on your kids, and if you refuse to raise your kids, then the streets will raise them for you. That is always how it works, because it's a jungle out there. And you gotta wonder how it keeps you from going under. Nah, but overall, that's cool. Channels out there. I don't get upset about stuff like that or even trip if people use, my content or whatever. I toda madre. You know what I mean? But overall, yes, the series will still keep coming and stuff like that, right? And yeah, people shouldn't even be stressing about stuff like that. Like, hey, like I don't subscribe to that channel. Like, nah, why you gonna go do that for, bro? Nah, show them some love, my boy. Like I'm not bitter like that, homie. It's just YouTube, bro. This is just the internet. I know there's other channels care about shit like that, bro. I'm just not one of them. It's just the internet. That's all it is. But I'm just saying, this is my thoughts. Shout out, we out.